if they know there's a need, they will do something about it. Unfortunately, for some countries, people don't know that there's a need because no one's talking. So if you're tweeting like, well, I'm stuck in Oman, I'm stuck in Kazakhstan, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck there, you guys should tweet. I would say follow Travel to Nigeria on Instagram. Over the past few months, we had to rely on whether, you know, a random auntie will send us a message that there's a flight or that is leaving, you know. And if you've not been informed about any evacuation flight, it's going to give you tips on how to ensure that the Nigerian government starts to plan one for you guys. Hi guys, this video today is for Nigerians. Yes, us Nigerians that are stuck in the US, UK, Dubai, Oman, Indonesia due to COVID-19 and are looking for ways to get back home. This video is also for the families of those people that are stranded, that are literally going through hell and a moment of helplessness, trying to get back with their families and trying to get their families back with them. This video is for you. My mom, for example, has been trying to leave the UK for the past couple of months and was stuck there due to COVID-19 when Nigeria basically locked down its borders and no one could fly in or out. Over the past few months, we had to rely on whether, you know, a random auntie will send us a message that there's a flight or that is leaving, you know, or a random post on Insta blog will say, there's an evacuation flight from London. As in, there was not really anywhere to get information. The truth is, by the time an auntie has informed us or Insta blog has informed us of an evacuation flight, the flight was already fully booked and there was no way for my mom to leave the country. So this video is to give you tips on how to secure a seat on one of these evacuation flights. And if you've not been informed about any evacuation flight, it's going to give you tips on how to ensure that the Nigerian government starts to plan one for you guys. Because I know there's some people that are stuck in random places across the world, that there are no embassies nearby, and they're basically stuck and suffering. So this video is to give you the tips to really also help you get back with your families, get back safe to Nigeria. Before I get started, my name is Sassy Funke and I'm a Nigerian travel and lifestyle content creator. Typically on my channel, you'd find me creating flight reviews, travel videos, travel vlogs, travel tips, anything to really help the average Nigerian or African traveler travel better or smarter. If that's you, you want to travel better or smarter, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit the notification button so you never ever miss my content, and give this video a thumbs up if you find the video useful. Number one tip, make sure you register with the Nigerian embassy closest to you. If you're stuck, register with the Nigerian embassy closest to you. And the way you can do this is on the embassy's website. So I will actually list some of the websites in the description box so you can see for the US, New York, for London, the different Nigerian embassies websites. Like, register on there. And the good thing about registering is whenever they have any of these evacuation flights, they actually send all of you guys information so that you're aware of it first. And a lot of all these flights, evacuation flights, is first come, first serve. Nobody is keeping seats for anybody. If you get it first, you buy it first, you get it. So it's really important. How quickly you get this information is important, which is why it's important for you to register with your local embassy. Number two, bookmark your local embassy's website on your phone. So for example, if it's the Nigerian embassy, you go to the Nigerian embassy website on your phone, bookmark it so that it's always there, and every morning and afternoon just refresh it. The reason why you're doing this is if there's any information about evacuation flights back to Nigeria, it is always on the home page. They always paste it there, so you see, you know, the Nigerian crest with some information and the date of which you actually put out this information. So if you do that morning and afternoon every day, trust me, you'll be one of the first people to get the information. So if, again, because it's first come, first serve, you want to be the first, so you need to, you know, do sharp. Yeah. Number 3, I would say follow Travel to Niger on Instagram. Travel to Niger is basically a community on Instagram that I started due to the issue my mom had in regards to getting information. I realized that there was no platform where Nigerians can go to find information on travel to Nigeria, and particularly now when it came to information about COVID evacuations, I thought it would be great to actually put the information on there. If you follow Travel to Niger and you turn your notifications on, I can assure you, you'll be one of the first people in the world, yes, to get information on evacuation flights. There have been many people, as in we're the first. I think I was probably the first to post stuff about the New York flight recently, the London flight. Ottawa is currently, Canada's working on a flight right now. So the information on there is, I put it on there as fast as possible. So you're the first to get that information. So many people have actually been so happy about this because they've been able to secure flights. And I put a bunch of comments that they wrote so you guys can see how useful this platform has been to them. So definitely follow Travel to Niger on Instagram and turn your notifications on so you always get information. And the great thing about the page is that there are sections on there that shows the different evacuation updates for different countries like the US, the UK, Turkey. So it's easy for you to find sort of, which evacuation is next, what's happening on the Instagram page. Number 4, if there is no local embassy where you're at and unfortunately you can't reach anyone, like maybe the Nigerian consulate or embassy close to you is not responding to your emails or anything like that, I would advise you to do 2 tweets. Yeah. Number 1, tweet the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mr. Jeffrey Onyema, right? I know he's very active in terms of helping organize all these evacuation flights. And the truth is, if there's a need, there are like 100 Nigerians stuck in a particular country that no one knows about, you know what I mean? If they know there's a need, they will do something about it. Unfortunately, for some countries, people don't know that there's a need because no one's talking. So if you're tweeting like, well, I'm stuck in Oman, I'm stuck in Kazakhstan, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck there, you guys should tweet him to let him know, and they'll probably direct you to maybe this is the embassy you should go and register with. Second of all, tweet the chairman of the Nigerian in Diaspora Commission, Mrs. Abike Dabri Erewa. I'll put her details up so you guys can tweet her because she's also been very instrumental, I've seen, in terms of actually helping Nigerians that are abroad get back. They're really actively working, to be honest, on getting Nigerians back. So if you can tweet her, she replies. Be polite, let them know that, you know what, maybe there are 100 of you guys stuck here, there's no way to get around, there's no information, what do you do, and things like that. The point of tweeting them is that you're bringing it onto their radar that there are a bunch of you stuck somewhere. Don't forget us, Yes, there are people in UK, in Dubai, in America that there are plenty, so they're on the radar, but don't let them forget you. Make sure you keep putting the pressure on there until they communicate to you and say, you know what, we're organizing something. So it's important to basically get on the radar, yeah? So guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. I understand how helpless one must feel in a time like this where you are, you're stuck, maybe you don't have a job, you're not with your family, maybe the governments or countries you're stuck in are not treating you guys right. I've heard crazy news about China and places like that, right? They're not treating people right. So I can understand the helplessness that you guys feel. All I would say is, stay optimistic, stay upbeat. Just make sure you're, tweeting, you're basically flagging for help, right? So that someone can see you, so the government can see you and they can work towards an evacuation flight. I can't imagine the pain many people are going through. I've been getting DMs from people that are literally they're stuck pregnant by themselves in the country, their partner cannot come and meet them, they're students in Cyprus, they don't know how they're going to get back. There's so many torturous stories from being stuck due to COVID-19, and I really feel for so many of you. But just stay safe and just stay optimistic that you will get home. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope it's been useful. Leave me a comment if you can, and if you have other tips to help people out there that are trying to get back home to Nigeria, please leave that comment, leave that help. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.